So before we get to this video, guys, I want to talk to you about foottrading.co.uk. I know a lot of you guys already know about foottrading.co.uk, but for those of you who don't, it's bigger and better than ever. This is a website that was created by myself and Dan, aka V273, where we brought together our knowledge of the market into one place. It's here to help you guys make coins. Essentially, we have free trading guides that anyone can read. You just need to sign up for an account, and you can read these free trading guides on special card trading, silver trading, and icon trading. It will help you, give you the tools you need to make coins in this game. For £10 a month, you get access to our buy and price spreadsheets. These have buy and sell prices for literally hundreds of cards on this market. The last update on this, we had 900 special cards plus on there with buying and selling prices. Every single profitable silver filter on this game is in our silver spreadsheet. A new update went live for that maybe 2 or 3 days ago. People are making huge amounts of coins from that. And yesterday's update from Icons had over 100 icons on there, again with buying and selling prices to guarantee you make profit. Thursday flips. These are little extra sort of tips you guys can do in terms of buying into players and selling them for weekend league, making big profit from those. And for £15 a month, gets you access to live filters. For essentially what this is some of the best filters on the game that we can find that not many people are using. You guys go out and snipe those players and make absolutely big profit out of it. We have guys making 3 to 5 million coins a week from this website alone, making huge profits. But yeah, so go check it out, whatever you do. We work really hard on it. Yesterday we updated it before the team of the seasons came out, and yeah, it was okay. And then we saw that the market come down, so we re-updated it again, literally 3 hours later, to make sure that our guys who are subscribed to the website are making as much profit as possible. So check out foottrading.co.uk for all your trading needs. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing down below, clicking the like button, all that good stuff. It's massively appreciated. Channel grows because of you guys. As always, click the link down below. Come over to Twitch if you want to get involved and watch me do this stuff live on Twitch. It's where you'll make most of your coins, because you'll be able to get involved with tips that I give you there and then, and just get to know people, meet people, part of a really fast growing community over on Twitch. And !Discord in my Twitch chat gets you access to the Discord server. It's completely free to join. Nearly 1,000 people, push on towards 1,000 anyway. People in that server now, and yeah, it's a brilliant place to be. Lots and lots of people have made sort of friends in there and helped each other through this lockdown. But this is essentially episode 2 of the revamped League SBC Methods of Glory, although it's really episode 1. Episode 1 was yesterday, me explaining to you what's going to be happening on the series and how we're going to change it up and what we're going to be doing. But I wanted to start the episode now. I wasn't planning on recording it for another maybe hour or so, but I'm going to start recording it now. Just because my coin settles at 2.467 million exactly. There's it's so satisfying when your coin settles that. And when I click on to the transfer, chances are something's sold, and then it changes it and it doesn't look so nice. So yeah, basically what we're doing at the moment is we're continuing to liquidate the club. So we're down to 1,795 players now. That's from a high of about 2,500. It is a long process. It is not a short process whatsoever. It's going to take me quite a while to do it. But so far, in total, I think we've made maybe 500k or so, maybe a little bit more from liquidating down some of the leagues. We've still got a lot more to go. I'm actually going to clear the transfer pile off now just so I keep that clean and fresh. But I'm going to be continuing to do that on stream and throughout the next 24 hours to try and finish it off. It's taking a while, as I expected it to. But this is part of what I talked to you guys about the grind. I probably spent maybe 1.2 million on this grind over the course of maybe a month and a half. Maybe a bit longer than that, actually. But alone for my club, just the players in my club right now, I'm probably going to pull off at least 1 million coins from the ones that we do sell to clear out in the club. We're probably going to be looking at about between 1 and 1.5 million, depending on the players that we sell. Plus, as part of this grind, I've got obviously mid-icon Hullet. Now, if you haven't seen it yesterday, we did another mid-icon as part of the grind before we finished off. Got rid of all the fodder League SBC cards, and we packed mid-Mateus as well, which is utterly insane. That was using the last of the League SBC cards that I had in the club to make sure it's completely from scratch again. But we've got mid-Mateus, so the team's looking pretty fire at the moment, I'm not going to lie. I'm really happy with it. I'm fully aware before you tell me that if I switch these two around, Louise will get full chem. I will get around to doing it. During the weekend league, again, like I said in last night's video, I didn't use Testegen. I used Schmeichel, but this is an untradeable one that we picked up from a milestone pack. So he will be used from now on. Off chem, but he's got 99 and everything anyway, so it's neither here nor there. But for this episode, what we're going to do is strip it right back, completely back, and talk about how this grind's going to go, what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be opening up some bonds packs on the video for you guys to give you an idea of where we're at. But first thing we'll do is we'll look at the club in terms of the leagues that I've cleared out so far. So we've cleared out the Premier League. Everyone here is untradeable except for the high rated fodder. So fodder like this, although I think this is all untradeable to be fair, yeah. I'm going to keep for now. This doesn't make a difference to the grind. None of these players go into League SBC grind. They'll go into any player SBCs that we get. But all these players here are untradeable. This one's tradable, that one's tradable. So I need to clear out those two. We need to clear out Xhaka and Ceballos. So let me just quickly list those up. They're like, we'll just get them for like 800, that'll be fine for now. But anyone that's left over from any of the leagues, what I've decided to do is rather than discard them, I'll put them into an upgrade pack that we get as Super League hits or whatever it is. Any upgrade packs that we can get, I'll put all of them into that. So I'm not going to be doing the silvers, the bronze into silvers. Well, I am going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing the silvers into golds straight away. But let's talk about what League SBC grind is, because a lot of you guys don't really know about it, and I still get comments on YouTube about what is League SBC grind, how do you do it? Essentially what League SBC grind is about grinding the menus on this game. It is opening up, we're going to do it right now, it's opening up these bronze packs, these standard bronze packs here, and converting all the non-League SBC bronzes into silvers, converting all the non-League SBC silvers into common golds, basically. That's what we do as part of this method. So you'll open up a pack, you'll open up a bronze pack, and you'll just have a look at what's in the pack. Sometimes there'll be something good in there, sometimes there won't be, but it depends on it. Now if you look, all of these except for this card here are non-League SBC cards. This is a League SBC card for the copper. Now I pay 400 coins for that pack. So this player basically is 300 coins on the market, 400 coins. The pack was paid for by that. So I get rid of all these guys here. Naturally, is that a League SBC? No, it's the Orlando Pirates, I think it is. Let's get rid of those. So these three players eventually will go into the upgrade packs, which we'll talk about in a second. This player will go into the Sudamericana League SBC. And you keep doing it. And basically what you want to do is you want to open up, give or take, about 50,000 coins worth of bronze packs at a time. Now I know some of you prefer to do 30, some of you prefer to do 70. 50,000 I find is a nice number. However, I don't do that rigidly. If I find I'm getting lots of duplicates with the bronze cards, like right now, although this guy's going to be sold because I've got him as part of, I haven't done the Saudi League selling yet. If I find I'm getting loads of duplicates, then I will stop and I will convert and then I'll go back to it again. So that guy, he says 200 coins there, but I'm going to list him for 4 because he will sell for 4. Let's list him for 350 undercut. So from those first two packs, we've got basically the value of those packs back, give or take, and a couple of players to put into the upgrades. So we'll keep doing that, we'll keep opening up a few more of them, and we'll keep grinding it out for now. But you want to check the price of everything. Now, I know what sells and what doesn't sell because I've done this method for so long now. You want to check the price of everything. Some kits sell, some managers sell, but as you guys see specific consumables now, I'll talk to you about those now. So these guys here, all non-League SBC, so they'll be converted. And we'll get rid of that and get rid of that. Now, these cards are vitally important to this method. You can quick sell, well, lazy sell them, lazy list them, I guess, on Weekend League, and they sell for 200 coins a pop every single Weekend League without fail. All you want to do is send them all to your club. So, like, obviously, do what you're doing now. Check the price of everything. None of these kits sell, just for reference. I'm fully aware they don't sell. But you want to send all of them to club, and you'll end up, by doing this method, you will end up with, I don't know, 500 player fitnesses over the course of a pack opening or two. And you want to list them up 30 at a time for 200 coins, and they will go. Bit by bit, they will go. It's not hard, but those cards selling are vitally important because it's a huge chunk of the coins that you're getting. So you tend to get like one a pack usually, like one a pack of them. They will get back at least half your spend every time you open bronze packs up. At least half your spend back from those. But then again, duplicates here, you want to check what they're selling for. Now, with League SBC duplicates, I always try and list them once. Always list them once and see if you can sell them. If you don't, then quick sell them. Non-League SBC, I see people say, oh, I list them up and just see if they sell. I don't bother. For me, in my opinion, it's a waste of time and transfer pile space. I don't bother to list them up. But here we have 2 League SBC cards that will go into it and be kept in the club. Look at this guy here. We paid 400 coins for this pack. He's cost 700 quid. 700 coins. So he's nearly double the value of the pack back. Plus this block here, he sells for... He's probably about 200 coins realistically at the end of it. 200 coins. So from here right now, from that pack, plus double player we've got that might sell, we've got about 1,100 to 1,300 coins of value from that pack. And essentially what you're doing is continuing to build your club up as much as you possibly can, just by opening up these bronze packs continually, like all the time, opening bronze packs. My mentality of doing it is maybe 50k. When I first start right now, it'll be 50k a day to get the club back up to where it needs to be. I'm going to be converting the cards once I've cleared the club out. I want it to be done legitimately. I want it to be done properly. I don't want it to be done like, okay, cool, I've done some of these cards, I did some of these cards. Why has it gone up there? I compare price to them and send them up. So some random cards like this, for example. So I check this card here, right? Now, he might not sell for anything, but he's a League SBC, he's a non-League SBC card, but because he's got one on the market 300 coins and no lower than, I'll try and sell him. I'll send these guys to club. But that's why it's important to check the price of everything, even non-League SBC cards. Sometimes they're part of a footbin solution, sometimes they're not. Things to look out for as part of the bronze packs, specifically, rare Irish players sell very well. Squad fitnesses, you can sell between 700 to 1,000 coins, in my opinion, depending on when it is. Some people swear they get 1,100-1,200 for them, which they may well do. But I never see that. I tend to sell for sort of 800 coins. But Stevenson from Charlton, left back here, 350, 300. So 200, there's not 200 there, they'll come off the market. Even if you say 200, half the value back of the pack. This goes for 200 coins. I get rid of these, they don't sell. None of this stuff sells here. And then I set my packs back. And so initially, when you start doing this method, as I said to you before, guys, you're gonna see your coin total come down because you're stacking the club up. You're stocking the club up bit by bit. You get to 400,000 coins spent roughly. That's usually when, in my opinion, the club cycles itself. As you guys saw from this method, I have packed mid Hullet, mid Mateus from mid icon packs that I grinded for free. I packed Cristiano Ronaldo. I packed Football to Hazard. I packed 35 TOTS. Like, I mean, of that, actually, to be fair, legitimately about 25 TOTS. 10 have been on other people's accounts. About 25 TOTS cards I packed so far from this method. It's ridiculous. And this method is strong and it makes a lot of coins. But understand that from this method, you are not looking to make profit. You're looking to break even. So, what are you looking for in terms of value? You're looking for the fodder cards you pick up. The 84s, the 85s, the 83s. They count a part of this method in terms of the value you get back from the packs, okay? You're looking for the League SBC cards you get out from this. Now, all the League SBCs are getting 90 rated cards. 90 rated cards have a good value of like 50, 60k minimum. So right now is the best time to be doing this because you're getting a lot of value from those 90 rated cards. Those 90 rated cards can be used in your team, but moreover, we use those in any sort of content that comes out. So we'll talk about that a bit more in a second, and I'll show you. But again, we look at this Lapsy, for example, 200 coins on him that I ain't got to spend when it comes to Charlton again. That's 2 Charlton players we've got now. Get the passing. 200 coins in the squad fitness and 1,000 coins here. So this means that all these other players that are here are free. Right now, SPFL, I'm holding on to it. Apparently, we are getting the SPFL League SBC. What I will be doing is selling all my my SPFL cards when they come out, and then restart that grind again. But I don't want to put those into an upgrade right now. There's no point. But we keep grinding. We keep opening up packs and keep doing whatever it is. We'll open up a few more, and then we'll go and look at what we do with the cards when we get them. So this is sort of the start of the method, essentially. This is how you start the method. So keep building up your club. Andre, tell us, you have a value at all? Not too bad. Seems like maybe another sort of 200-300 coin player we can use. 400 coins, so here's the value of the pack back. This one could go. I don't think this guy sells. He did a little while ago, but he doesn't anymore. He can go, he can go, he can go. 200 coins there, again, from that card, because it will sell over weekend league. We send it all to club. Easy as. Open up another pack. And it might be boring to watch bonds packs, but a lot of you have asked me to do it. Like, a huge amount of you guys have asked me to open bonds packs up, so I'm going to continue to doing it. I've had to just do this. For some reason, my computer keeps putting my screensaver on, even though I've asked it not to. Bassano, I don't think he has any real value, but again, he goes into that SBC. I ain't got to buy him for that, so it's fine. Another 200 coins there. So 200 coin player there, 200 coins there, and then we've got this Al-Farage. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know if he's got any value at the moment. Doesn't really, but he's got one with bid on it. So I'll list him up for 200 and do that. We'll do one more pack. And then we will go over what we do once we've done the bonds packs, basically. How we start to push it on and move forward from there. So far, we've probably broken even in terms of the value of the players we've got back. Obviously, the coin totals come down because that's going to a League SBC. Nothing really there. Is there any value? Sort of like 200 coins again on him. These will go to club because none of these sell. We'll go to transfer pile. And there's 2 League SBC players here now. We will not be seeing this many duplicates in the next sort of day or two because most of these cards are going to be... Yeah, we're selling. Most of these cards are going to be sold from the club. Most of the cards that are here. I haven't looked at the MLS properly yet. I haven't looked at the CSL yet. I haven't really looked at the MBS Pro League yet. I've got a lot of leagues I've still got to clear out. There's a lot of cards in the pack. Anyway, you open up 50k of bronze packs, give or take, whatever you want to open up, and they go into your club. Then what you've got to think about is, okay, cool, what am I going to do with these cards? So you then go to squad building challenges. Now, at the moment, these are the upgrades that you're using, which is the bronze upgrade pack. It gives you 2 silver player pack, basically. So you get 2 silver player packs. We'll go and do one right now. I've kept the League 1 bronzes I have in my club because there's no point me getting rid of those. I've got a few of them in there, not too many. But you just go to bronze League 1 and then fill squad up, basically. And it will put all the bronze players in there. Now, just check when you're doing this. If you get rares, just check their prices. So this is a Northern Irish rare from Reeves. Look at that. He could have gone into that SBC, but instead of that, I'm going to sell him for essentially, I'll probably sell him for 4,500 coins. So we're not going to put him into that SBC. So all those packs I've just done, basically, he's been in my club, they're free. And what you do is just fill up the teams outside of that, basically. We'll check this guy. I don't think he sells for anything. But if they do sell them. Don't put him in the SBC. We might be able to get a little bit for him. For the purposes of this, I'm not going to keep messing about a bit, but You might have to get a little bit for him and McCallum, for example. Just compare price on him. See if he sells for anything. He doesn't. So we'll stick him up there as well. And then you want to submit that. And then you'll do that basically with all the bonds in your club, and you'll get loads of these cards. And you'll get loads of these packs, these 2 silver player packs. And this is when the value of this starts to come to fruition. Because you'll open up this pack now. So we've got a 2 silver players pack. We'll open it up. We'll see what we're getting. It probably very little, to be fair. But essentially we'll just see what you get out of this pack. Just skip them. Don't waste your time looking at waiting for them to come around. You're not going to pack anything like an icon from anything, so you ain't got to worry. And you look at this now. Now this is 2 non-league SBCs, except for this guy here. This guy is probably going to be a league SBC card. So right now he's got a little bit of value, but not too much. Both of these, if a non-league SBC, will go into the silver upgrade, and so on and so forth. But with the silver packs, you can hit things like Norwich centre-backs, which are 15,000 coins. So that 50,000 coin spend you make, you add up the price of those silvers you get back, and you'll see probably from the silver upgrades and the bonds packs you've got and the coins you've got from that, your 50,000 coins has been spent on those players, basically. And you stack your club up, you stack your club up, you stack your club up, keep doing it until you get enough silvers, and then you'll go and do the silver upgrade. So we'll go and do one of them now. I don't really want to do more than one of them. Actually, I probably won't even do one of them now. There's a reason for this. At the moment, these are the upgrade packs that we've got. However, today it looks like, again, like last week, EA will drop new upgrades. So at the moment, in these upgrade packs, you get 2 silver players and you get 3 common golds. In the like updated upgrades, you get 3 silver players and one extra common gold, so 4 common golds. Never ever turn your nose up at that. It's an extra 2 players from each pack, essentially. So a player from each pack. Never turn your nose up at that, because if you do 30 packs, it's 30 more silvers you're getting. Gives you, obviously, a huge amount more chance of hitting a really good League SBC player. And then the gold one here just allows you to stock your club up a lot better. It's really good that EA brought them in. I'm a massive fan of it. And that's that. So as you do that, you stock your club up, and then you'll go to here. This is the League SBCs. Now, I've got some of these done. These will remain so. A couple of you said, oh, why don't you reset the leagues? If I were to reset these leagues, it would cost me hundreds of thousands of coins, if not into the millions. I'm not going to spend the money on it. It has to stay as it is right now. But none of these teams will have players for them once I've finished clearing out the club. So it'll be doing it from scratch. And what you're doing is essentially competing with the teams in this. And so you're looking at Mainz, for example, or Dortmund, or whatever it is that you've got from here. You compete in these, and you're getting packs back in return, and that's cool. So let's talk about the packs first. The packs are important, especially right now, because these packs can see pack TOTS. Now, from this method, in the last week alone, I packed Sergio Ramos TOTS and sold him for 1 million coins. I packed Oblak and sold him for 150,000 coins. I packed a couple of Saudi League TOTS. I packed quite a few decent cards recently and a lot of fodder. So these packs can get you back that. But also these packs are important because these packs help you cycle your club. You open up this mega pack from Bayern Munich. You may pick up another Bayern Munich player, but you'll pick up League SBC cards for other leagues, for other teams. You might pick up an Eintracht Frankfurt gold. You might pick up a Cologne gold. And that's how these packs cycle. So you'll use the gold, the bonds and silver to initially stack your club up. And then you'll start opening these packs up bit by bit. They'll stack your club up. You'll continue to do the bronze method. And it becomes a cycle of opening packs and grinding it out and doing the SBCs. This method, if you do it properly, is free. I cannot stress this enough. It is free. But you're not looking to make profit. You probably will make profit because at some point you'll eventually hit that player. I know loads of you go, you struggle, and then bang, you hit that one big player. I know someone hit team of the season Messi in their pool, which is insane. We've had icon moments left, right, and centre. Eventually you'll hit something, and that'll pretty much pay for your whole grind that you've done. My Hazard alone, my football to Hazard, that was 1.2 million, I think I got for him. That paid for my whole grind up till now, let alone all the stuff I've got from it. I mean, I got Hullet from the mid-icon, which was incredible. But that's the grind there. And the end goal is to get out the player from his SBC. So if you look at one of the more recent ones, let's look at the Saudi League's one of the ones we can look at. EA have given it's giving everyone in his League SBCs updated cards. So 90 Al Sommer, for example, in the Saudi League. The Premier League's got 90 Harry Maguire. EFL Championship's got Ben White, absolutely sensational card for free. And the Liga Santander's got a Villa. I've seen people criticise this card left, right, and centre, and I don't understand the criticism of it. It's not the most incredible card in the world, but it's definitely usable if you haven't got a God squad. But for me, I don't really care about the cards, and they're never going to get in my team. What's going to happen realistically is they're going to go into the grind. So you're getting 90 rated players out of this. Now let's say, for example, you spend 1 million coins and you cycle through each of the League SBCs once. So that's a Liga Santander, that is the CONMEBOL. These are ridiculously easy to do, by the way, these two here. They will eventually, we think, get their own ones. I've only got 88s at the moment, but they will get the 90s. But 1, 2, is there any more over here that I need to look at? I don't think so. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, let's say in 1 million coins worth, you only cycle it once, which won't happen. I think you'll cycle it 3 or 4 times in that. But let's say you did it once. 90 rated cards on the game right now. If I just check it on Footbin to give you an example. Why are you wanting me to shut down my monitor? What's going on? Nope. Let's have a little look here when we get to it. Cool. Go to Footbin. Oh, a million card coins, trust me, you will cycle these at least once. In my opinion, cycle them 2 or 3, 4 times, but it's about being as smart of your club as you possibly can do. Let's have a little look at cheapest players by position. Cheapest players by rating even, that's what I meant. I want to get an idea of what a 90 rated card is worth on the game currently. So currently the cheapest 90 rated on this game, according to Footbin, is about 48,000 coins in Rojas, or Anselmo actually, to be fair. Anselmo is 47.5. But 47.5, the average price is about 50k realistically when you think about it. I think 50k, 48 to 50k. So you've got 14 here, times that by 50k, that's 700,000 coins. So it's 300,000 coins that you've just got to find. I am telling you now that across all the packs, Rascals, thank you for the follow, bro, over on Twitch. I appreciate you, bro. From all these packs, you will hit 300k's worth of players, whether that is fodder, whether that's a big card from TOTS. You will eventually hit something big from one of these SBCs, and it will happen. But even still, 300k is not a lot to make up. You will make the 300k back like that. You'll probably make profit. I'm not going to lie to you. You'll probably make profit. But that's essentially how the grind works. You're getting those players out. And then what do we do with those players? Firstly, you can use them. That Ben White's a usable card. Not a problem. But what I've been doing, as you guys know, throughout this grind, is doing mid-icons. I have done 4, 5 mid-icons now. I got Bobby Moore in the first one. Desai, Hullet, Schmeichel, and then Mateus. I've got from this. I've done mid-icons, and they're free. Because the grind's been free for me. Those cards are free for me. I picked up players that packs as I've gone. My coin total's gone up exponentially doing it. But I look at Mateus, who's worth 700k right now. Hullet, who was worth 4 million when I got him. He's worth about 3.5 at the moment, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Desai was worth about 500k when I got him. Plus all the players I've got. But you can also go and put them in these players here. So EA have got loads of cards that are on the game until the end of the game. You can go and pick yourself up. I don't know. Player Moment in Hazard. Let's have a little look at him. If you really wanted to grind to this card. Not what I recommend. But the 89 rated squad, most of that's going to be covered by 90 rated cards as part of this grind. 89 rated squad again, 88 rated squad again, 87 rated. Most of the cards are going to be covered by that. Now, I don't necessarily think Eden Hazard's the best value on this game, but I know people do like him. I'm not a massive fan. But any of these guys here, Leroy Sane if you want to do him, Sergio Ramos if you want to do him, you can go and do any of these cards for this grind and they're free. They're absolutely free and they're cards you can grind out. If you look at my club, I've done Vidal. I mean, I can show you the ones that we've done in terms of those ones that have been there till the end, that are there to the end of the game anyway. I've gone and done, let me have a little look at what I've done. Goretzka I've definitely done. So I went and did Leon Goretzka, I went and did Vidal, and I went and did Alexandro. I mean, these two are no longer in my club anymore, because obviously I've got Robertson at left back. Goretzka's still in my club, because it's still an absolute beast of a card. But I've gone and done those for free, with them in icons, because I've just been doing them as part of the grind as it comes along. And that's something you guys can be doing, and that's part of what this method's all about. But you have to keep an eye on, and massively keep an eye on, the value of the players that you are packing. If you're not doing that, you're making an error. You need to keep an eye on the value of the players that you are packing and what's going in and out of your club. Because some of you go, oh, okay, well, I'm not making any profit from it. And I said to you, how many cards you got in your club? And they go, 2,500 players. And I'm like, well, they've all got a value. All those players have a value. As you've seen from me selling so far today, I've made about 500,000 coins from selling, I think, 5 or 6 leagues worth so far, maybe a bit more than that. I've still got a lot of leagues to go, a lot of silvers to go that are very highly valuable right now to clear out, to sell off. And you just have to be mindful that that is a thing, and the value of the stuff going to your club is massively important. The value of the players you're getting out of the league SBCs are important. But that's how you grind it. What you'll see in the next episode, realistically, is really the grind in full swing. Hopefully, and I cannot guarantee it, by then, the club will be completely cleared out. But I'm going to be opening up bonds packs today on stream. I'm going to be opening up bonds packs off stream. Pardon me. I'm going to open up bonds packs off stream as well. And then hopefully EA today will drop, or say today, it's going to be yesterday for you guys. You guys will see this on Tuesday. But hopefully today for me, EA will drop the better upgrades, the gold, the better bronze upgrade, the better silver upgrade, which will allow me to really kick this into gear. And hopefully we get some form of upgrade in the game that I can stick all the untradeable golds that I have into a pack opening, and that'll be a bit of content for you guys as well. As we start this whole method from scratch again, make sure you subscribe if you're new around here, because you'll be able to follow this method with me. Ask me questions, watch what I'm doing. We'll be opening up a lot more on the videos. We'll be opening up a lot more bronze packs in the videos, opening up a lot more silver packs in the videos. You guys have asked for it, so that's what you guys are getting. But as always, if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing, clicking the like button, all that good stuff. It's massively appreciated. But this is the end of the video, lads. For now, peace out. I'll speak to you soon.